but I can't let. It was so obvious. I was trying to save them from creating a disaster, to be honest with you.
On this pistol already,
But they didn't want to listen.
So. On the opposite
Okay,
side that you would
EG
expect.
on defense, Furia on
EG
attack. Sorry for the rant.
Really nice ideas. It's just about executing and following up on them.
Yeah. That's where things historically have gotten a little hazy.
It's a good flash, but
to keep things at bay for a little while.
damn, nicely done.
Gets right by him.
He's completely left on his own.
Yeah.
And nobody's able to call for the fact that that dash goes out, but 2 kills. Come with the spam Boostio through the door too, and the pressure's on.
Yeah, and I think more importantly too, DG's in down. Spike's gonna get planted. Mazine a little weak here, but Khalil and MW0 are both healthy. Time once again becoming a factor here as a swing up for Boostio's good for the first. The second,
Oi, damage though. What the hell?
But it leaves
Nice
Khalil
round
in a
from
brutal
him.
spot with
Damn,
way
those
too many
together. It's a
targets
good
before
retake
him.
for them.
And that
Really
is
nice
why
retake.
EG has such a high win rate in pistol rounds. It is moments like that from Boostio. He is a monster. And I think it was kind of missing in the first couple of weeks here for EG. The first couple of matches for them coming into 2023. And that was disgusting. He's fighting 1v3 through that door.
He almost got them all.
Even with Jogamo dying early there to Digizin dashing onto site.
You get full armor behind this as well. Chance to stack up.
As well.
Frenzies are out.
The weak side from EG, given the fact that Ethan, like I said, was not knifing a main at the beginning of that round.
4 frenzies, yeah, they're doing the Fnatic.
Frenzy's completely bought up here from Furia, so this is still a slightly dangerous round.
Not only that, but it looks like they want to go to the opposite side of the map for now. Knife getting a little bit of info early on, but as is expected for Furia DG, the first through.
Com still has recon. There goes the recon. Oh, it got shot. Honestly, if they can get this kill back site.
Without any damage, finally, Com getting the best of DGZ again as the guns for EG come online. Just
Nice
2
flood.
remaining for Furia. Make that 1.
They did the right damage, right? It's a nice flood though. Yeah, the Com did great. Held on to G2 for a long time. Ike, please, thank you so much, mate. Welcome into the Slug Club chat. You know what to do, just get some slugs in.
They also are not pressuring, or not able to really capitalize on Com's position backside where he's isolated. It took him
He was suppressed the whole time that he had thing. That makes sense.
Engaging him down lane.
Because he was he was alive for a long time, and I felt like the sweet spot for the definitely got missed. So that makes a lot of sense. Thanks, and I appreciate you.
But here, bonus round. 4 evil geniuses.
That's good info. 3.
They haven't been great in these rounds so far, but
so yeah, important round for Furia.
Really
Starting to stack orbs over towards KO. In terms of this, damn. 2 people really got all the kills.
Rounds that you need to convert on these defensive sides of the set that are so swingy.
How brutal would that be too for Furia if EG are able to navigate this, to break the economy for Furia, to have a 3-round lead on defense, as you were saying.
Good job setting up Digizin all the way back in Wine in A main, and then going back towards this default. Trying to figure out, okay, is there any aggression?
Good info.
Trying to spot these nice little trap plays that EG likes to do with Ethan's flashes. And they've now dodged both.
Yeah,
knives.
and even though they broke the turret, this is still up, so they're still getting good info. They can keep 3 people here. Omen flash is incredible.
Once again, right in the face of DGZ.
He's on his own though. Oh, it's a nice flash out.
It's even better. They can't find their way out. It's like they've hit a speed bump. Now finally getting past it, trying to dance around the generator, trying to get the kill.
Damn.
But the pinch from Cat that you mentioned
20 seconds on this.
for the kills. Demon with 2 online.
No way. Ethan managed to get a kill there. The shock does enough damage to bring this into a 1-on-1. Keep an eye on the time.
Is a little bit weak. He should be able to get the spike down. Boostio with the
I lose
question
the slug.
now.
Sorry, dude. I fully forgot.
Aggressive. You spotted him. The spam and the turret to help. The swing's there, but MW
It's a
just
strong swing. 27 HP. No matter what, it's a really good bonus.
But given the HP situation,
I really liked, who's this on site? I really like how Jogamo played this, to be honest. The Omen flash was great, the smoke in between was good, then the extra flash on top of this as well. It's really, really nice. In terms of the KO flash for them to double swing.
And that's good confidence. MW had kind of
Yeah,
a
they did so
resurgence
much
back at
damage that this
Lockett.
is a massive swing round, so
Against Fnatic in that game on Haven that everybody
really big.
references when they think about
Bustio
Furia's
has his
potential.
ult. Calm is one away,
But here in
and
the Americas League so
in
far,
terms of
it's
this, the KO is
definitely
one
been
away, and
quiet
that's
from
the
MW.
ult that they've been trying to
More of a supportive
stack
teammate,
up with orbs.
rather than one you rely on to make big
Do
plays
they
and big
expect
clutches.
the op to be out this early? Probably.
And for the first time so far, Furia exploring a little bit more mid-control rather than pushing at the extremities. And again, I think something that's super important against this EG squad. Now you see the op of Demon. Oh my goodness. There's no smoke, no flash, nothing. Hello.
Jesus.
Alright,
I mean,
Accused, you did just
honestly,
walk out?
I felt like they would expect it to
Either
come
way,
out,
stays
but
alive. Demon 1 pushed off. Operator still in hand. As it seems like EG want to apply a little bit more pressure. back
NW
towards
Zero is
Demon.
going to drone soon. But
MW's close by. Wise to use the drone.
And this element
what
of
a
Demon
weird
1
round
hopping
at the moment.
very aggressively by himself too. Is
Oh,
a new
Ethan's in
element
a world of trouble.
since he's been added to the roster.
Dude, what a
Giacomo
weird
playing the
round.
primary duelist didn't as much allow for this.
They've taken some space tree, but the spike is down as
Spike
Giacomo and
down
Ethan
A.
stuff whatever attempt at attacking
30
success
seconds
was there.
left. Last player standing.
Khalil, who the desk was talking about, is how exceptional and electric he's been. Finds himself in what should statistically be an unwinnable situation.
Nicely done from Demon. Again, I want to shout out Jogamo. I felt like he played well. They were in a really
one.
rough spot,
On the
and they
stage.
Omen
for what
flashed
is only
out
the
and
third
decided
time
to be proactive
this week.
together. Hit a nice shot.
And that is a huge round.
Smokes
to
were
come
good
up
as well,
with. And again,
so they didn't have to
just
worry
right
about
after
aiming.
losing that bonus, getting that up,
Even though we could
with
see
the
there was no
economic
pressure here.
advantage that you had from
So yeah,
winning the
I've
pistol.
liked his reactions 2 times back to
And
back
just
in
floating
literally the
mid.
most
There was
important
no
rounds.
real
That
pressure
forced them down to an eco. It was a good
from
round.
Furia inside that mid. But
Kind
again,
of,
they're not
it
really
looked like they didn't expect the
expecting
op to be out,
EG
to be honest with you, with
exploring
how they peeked the middle.
like they are. Because a lot of EG's play is super considered, super structured,
Uh-oh.
and that hurts.
No
Played by DG
way.
too, man. You show
Wrecked
him a little
him.
leg up top and then swing down low.
He
Not able
actually
to land a
wrecked
shot.
him.
Losing the op too. That's down mid. Oh, coming in from Calm though.
That's good for it.
Oh my god.
He's gonna get a little bit more. He's gonna get a
Oh
second
my
kill. Yeah.
god.
Spike down.
Good on Com. Good on EG.
That's the type of trap play I've been referencing over and over. That's so difficult
Enemy remaining.
That was nice.
as attackers to walk into. Just off of Ethan's contact there. Knowing the idea after that pick is going to be walking up cat.
Early Hunter Fury
My
too.
ult is
I mean, it's
ready.
just round 5. But MW0 now gets his online as well.
Revealing area.
Just very nicely done.
And Bustios picked up the op too.
He kind of knows the opposite. He's smart.
Guessing
I
he
have
even
the spike.
saw the shoulder.
How's he
going
going to deal with this op holding? Yeah, he literally doesn't even want to go there.
Look at the discipline from EG. Calm's not giving him anything. Waiting for Giacomo to spot him and then
30
to peek.
seconds left.
Hey, he knows where everyone is now.
Very, very nicely done.
Unlucky.
That's 4-1.
Yeah, love the ult. Thought it was good.
And something we
In terms of
gotta
the
keep
eco,
an
not
eye
too
out.
bad. They get 2 guns out of them, so at least they're kind of
For
keeping
is
their
how
economy in check.
big of a depth. Oh, there was a dart actually paired with it. That landed in mid. I thought it was completely off of Ethan's contact, but no.
Yeah, I guess it was the dart
Catching
that was
them while
above
there is pressure from Ethan on
tiles.
Cat, though. Allowing that dart to get covered up. So timeout now from Furia.
Early one too. It's been a hot start for EG. Com is 8-2.
Yep.
Just a couple rounds in, and yeah, a couple of those kills came off that Hunter
Frenzy's
Fury,
so
but you
busted,
saw
yeah.
you were just
It does-
alluding to
it
right?
seems
The
to
setup,
melt
the pressure
people with
from
armor
Ethan,
as
the setup
well.
with the dart and then the ult. It really feels like EG has a very good read on the game right now.
Like, I'm kind of really loving these
It's
ecos that
leaning
you
into
just
those
buy.
types of setups that are really going to get EG
You just buy the
back into
frenzy
the
into them.
conversation as a playoff team. Back in the conversation, realistically, as an NA team who can challenge in this America's League. And I think Calm specifically, one of the conversations that the desk was having was about looking to lean into the gimmicks for EG, looking to get that Pearl with the Gecko, looking to get the Fracture with the Sova. Those kind of uncommon things that are unique to EG. Because it's going to be hard for Furia to play against that with the unfamiliarity. and maybe lean
Okay.
into that some unpredictability that Potter was talking about.
It's
in
a
that
very
little
important
interview he
round.
had with her.
They have a lot of ults to work with. They
But I
could
think
literally
as
get
well,
all of them online if they
one of the
wanted
reasons
to.
why you want to lean into that is because it leads to
Been
Calm
having a
being in
bit of
comfortable
trouble
positions too.
with the AWP.
Playing a Sova, playing, I mean, the initiator.
We look like
not
we're doing
playing on
something
those
aggro.
Hyper
Is this
Viper
the
comps
TP
that
into
you
the
saw in
smoke
Icebox
with a
where
recon
he
here?
struggled a little bit.
Furia with 4 ults online, and the 5th one just one.
Oh, Jonathan! Oh my goodness!
That
What
was
is
impressive.
that? It's a dart from Calm. He threw that up from Ahab, and Jogado TP's in. That's a paper extract.
You were just talking about gimmick.
Gimmick. I mean, that's the name of the game for EG. And it's things that catch your opponents off guard. And I was going to
Yeah,
disagree
and
with
it's
Potter
the
when
old
she says
classic,
the team
right,
is
Chad? I say this
unpredictable.
every time.
But it's those little
Attack side,
minor
timeout.
micro
What do you
plays
see from
that make
defense?
them unpredictable,
Something
because they pull
aggro.
them out at any second. And again, advantage for EG early in the round.
It just snowballs so quickly. You get the pick, all of a sudden the second hits, and now you find yourself in a 5v3. 5v, well, it's a 3v2 now. Because we've gotten a little sideways for the defensive side.
Uh-oh.
And there's a potential for it to get worse. You've got the lockdown, though, that should be able to take care of
They
things.
have-
Use, but invested nonetheless.
Just barely before that knife hit him, too.
Okay, and they didn't plan yet.
So they find the timing, they deny the spike.
Where do they go from here, though, if you're Furia? You rotate back, Boostio's spotting mid.
Yeah, they got a lot of
Was
time.
spotting mid.
They do have time to pivot. And because Boostio's been pulled all the way over here to place a lockdown
30
down,
seconds
he's
left.
now rushing back towards this B site to get his
Yeah,
up,
to
but
get all
there's
his
two
stuff
nanos
online.
there.
But he'll know that they wouldn't be able
So
to
the fact
beat
that
it.
he does get it back up is horrible
It's
for the two
good.
players left on
Early
Fury.
info.
Yeah, the timing
Still
here
has
is
an alarm
gorgeous
bot.
for Boostio, man.
Keep an eye on the time.
You shall not pass A, you shall
10
not pass
seconds
B.
left.
Still has the
Now
alarm
time
bot up.
dwindling, all Fury
Yeah,
can
they
do is
just
sit
got to
back and
save.
watch.
Nicely handled.
Try to save the weapons and live to fight
I was
another
worried that
day.
he...
Enemy
Oh,
remaining.
that nade
is
gonna kill?
huge. Oh my goodness!
Oh,
That's so cool!
that's sick.
Finds him through the wall!
That's
Remember,
actually
those
sick.
are two rifles they needed to carry into the next round.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Those types of little things, capitalizing in situations like this, are actually what Leviathan was not able to do when Furia came back against them
That was really cool.
on Ascent on this map, where Furia really turned heads.
It was definitely... Watchy is definitely intentional.
Wonder if there's a... actually.
We'll wait. we'll wait to see what's going on.
See
Yeah,
you!
Tech Pause online. As soon as we get info, we'll keep you all updated. It sounds like it is an audio issue.
The killjoy changes, it's fine.
We'll get back into the action,
It's
and
probably
everything will
not
be
big
right
enough,
framed.
but
for
honestly,
now,
we'll
once
see
again, if you
how...
are just joining
I need
us,
to see what
EG,
it's like in the server to
starting off
actually
this
understand
series
if it's...
Yeah, and I wanna
gonna
go back
change
to that
much,
at
but
the
I
beginning
don't
of
think
that
so.
round, because it was out
But
of a
any change
timeout.
at the
It was
moment,
out of
any
a
small
timeout
enough
from
is
Furia
probably
called.
a
And
good sign. So.
EG going for this really cool play. The replay showing right now. Where they're playing aggressive with Giacomo, they're TPing up into his own one-way. And the cool part about that is I think they're fully countering the idea from Furia, which is they had that no command up.
Yeah.
Right? So you're looking maybe, hey, maybe if I catch the KO early before he pops it at all, that entire idea that they talked about throughout the timeout.
You think it's for
is
logs? He
nullified.
would have done a better nade for logs. It doesn't. That wouldn't
You
have
can
even
see
got
that
all the
happen a
logs,
lot
right?
with big power ults like a KO, like a killjoy ult, something like that, where the ideas are few and far between in terms
I
of
don't
like
think
the
giving
very,
him
like how
enough
many you
credit,
can go
chat.
for.
Yeah.
Well, I think actually a lot of you are giving him credit. Just some people aren't.
EG looked comfortable.
Yeah, and they literally
looked
had full
really
vision.
comfortable.
The
This is
alarm bot
a
hadn't
far
gone
cry
off.
from even what we saw last week
Like
against
literally,
Crew.
the alarm bot
You know,
was
it's
still
funny you
up.
say that. I
Yeah.
was just thinking, even to have the confidence to go for a play like that, right? Because that goes sideways. All of a sudden, you're down in numbers, and you're kind of going to be overwhelmed on A, given the null command or whatever it is that's waiting on the other side. It's just bold out from EG, but we are back into the action. Once again, a 4-round lead for EG on the defensive side. Furia broke, but with some tools at their disposal, the Blades being one of them.
Looking for a quick pick. Demon 1 has been in mid every single time, and now you're seeing the smoke come in.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh dear, that could have been something.
That could have been crazy.
Yeah, he was
This
flashed
is nice,
high. I mean,
fast
he couldn't see
pace
a
on
thing.
this one. Com
Great
still
talk
has
from
his
the team.
recon though.
Now the TP comes in from Giacomo. Oh my goodness!
Recon's coming in.
That's DG's in, all right. Hunter's
Oh.
Fury now used from MW, trying to clear out backside. Tag onto one. A little bit of info confirmed, but that's all it is. Ethan's gone aggressive. He's trying to creep his way in.
That's unlucky.
This is an eco from Furia. They're about to win.
What
Uh-oh,
can
why
Cobb
did
do
he
in
say
this
that?
1v3?
Oh.
Understanding presence of where one is. The
Damn,
swing out
okay.
is there, but the kill is not. A thrifty round win for Furia.
That was
What
nice,
is
good
that
speed.
from MW too, just starting this.
Yeah, the tempo on this was a lot better.
Expecting Calm to try to fight so that they cannot threaten and rotate away from him. But even still, Furia there. That fast mid push, obviously that flash on the Demon 1 was massive. He was full blind for like, what, 5 seconds there, it felt like.
Yeah.
And then the follow-up too, pushing up out of market, but not really pushing back B, especially after Giacomo goes for that early
Alright,
TP.
let's see what they're going to be buying into this.
Backside, where Calm
Got
has
the
been buying
Odin
in,
out.
where they know Giacomo TP to. Gets so
It's a
much value
really
out of that
important
just
round for
Fury.
Fury to win
Ending it.
because the 1-9 loss bonus with this is not going to be good. Okay, we
Calm
get
going for a
the
little something
get
cheeky
the
there.
EG out of
Spamming the
EG.
tiles
It's
off
been
the
a while.
dart. Maybe get a free one.
Something
No
cheeky
one
every
can
round
talk
here,
in
it
text.
feels like from EG. And again, big part of Furia's win condition.
Chat, I should just let you lot answer all the questions. You lot nail it.
It's trying to spring these traps early
I'm
so
gonna
that they can get into the
give
room
everything
where
like a 5-second rule.
they excel at, where they brawl, where they're taking dry fights. They might not even get into
You
those
should run.
opportunities though here on the attack.
Placing swarm grenade.
Furia invested
Okay.
in the lockdown to try to create some space in A.
mean, you're in this,
as
right?
they've got a split going on. The Paranoia 2
Damn,
traded
close.
back. Giacomo standing right by it, but he was flashed. Once again, the flash from Furia finds success.
Might want to be a flood here to actually capitalize on Ethan and his no command
Spike
out,
planted.
suppressing everybody from Furia right now.
Bustio looking to make a play,
Last player
finding his
standing.
way out,
Huge
right
kill.
into his death.
MW0 got
Demon
an 1
1
kill as
unable
well.
to hit anything with the blades.
Okay, nicely done.
And ever since
And that, honestly,
that
was a
one
swing
round
round,
where
right?
Giacomo went
2-4 on
really
top of this.
aggressive A-main, Furia has come out
Yeah, finally
swinging
broken
on
the
that
money of
thrifty
EG,
round that we
and
just
we're
saw.
back.
Now this one
We're
too.
back to a close game.
A phenomenal plan. Getting mid control, forcing Demon 1 off, and then going for an A main lockdown where EG, because of how often they're going for these little
Jesus.
type of
No answering that.
microaggressions on either side of the map, that leaves a lot of gaps. So you actually had QCK just walk into A main by himself, not challenge a single time.
Yeah, I looked and I saw it and I was like,
fully
oh,
allowing
okay.
that strat.
Brilliant.
This is a Cloud9 play.
And it's different. I think that's the key here too. You see how Furia are starting to get a beat on mid presence, particularly for Demon 1. They try to set him up for something different, but no success found.
Yeah, we've seen this one a lot from them.
And Furia was really, really ready for this.
Yeah, they were.
One thing that they're doing often is dodging the knives early. And so you can see them falling all the way
a
back
nice
away from
trade
this,
if I could
ready
get out
to
of there.
actually receive this. But not because they were
Bustio wanted to
It's a
go
nice
back
kill out from Bustio, but
so
they've gotta do
much.
a
He
lot
really
more.
wanted more for
Thankfully,
this.
the round has slowed down with that smoke falling.
Yeah. EG not in a position to scoop up the weapon that was dropped either.
There's still danger here. I mean, this cat setup is incredibly advanced. And you're using your drone already, so you're not going to be able to use that to walk up cat with it. Low clears all the way up top mid. But they're getting info here too. I don't know if they're going to rotate off.
Research
They're
has
at
been
least
done
giving
as to where the
advance
most common
warning
knife
here to EG.
is.
The players
Well,
on B.
I say that.
It seems like they're considering. You see Ethan is taking a couple
They're doing a
steps
different one
backwards.
to
Now
get
with that
out.
Dart, he stays. The hit
We got
inevitable.
Alarm Bot and Molly if he wants
I
to
like
fall
this
back.
from them, yeah.
Times
They wanna try to
analog,
apply
28.
pressure. With the lighter weaponry, maybe with numbers they can convert something. Furia has taken all of B. They're going to try to continue
Wait, the
way out.
recon
What a dart.
everything.
Comp start is good, but Furia's better. The swing up from Comp to
Mazin
get
is
one.
to save the
Sheriff
day.
not landing from
Oh my
Giacomo.
goodness.
And Furia take another.
This
And
was
this
close
has
though.
already entered extremely devastating area
How do I
here
say
for
this?
EG.
A shoes?
We talk about this map-sidedness a lot,
A shuz.
but it is one of the few defensive-sided maps, and it is very
Dude,
defensive-sided.
I'm struggling with
Yeah,
your
it's not
name.
just a little bit.
A shuz?
Especially when you talk about these comps that both teams are playing. It's the
No,
standard.
I'm
We're
gonna go with
very
the shoes
familiar
again.
with how this plays out.
I've got to
And
sneeze.
we've already seen Furia come back from it.
Mate, that's me. I only sneeze in the morning. I don't know what it is. I'm
Attacking
telling you, I'm
side loss.
allergic to
So
early
for them,
mornings.
4 rounds is
If
more
you
than
see me in the
comfortable.
Pacific streams, I'm just out
May
there
I
just
remind you against
sneezing
Liviathon,
all the
that
time.
9-3 first half that they lost.
Let's get some slug approves in
Came
for the
back to them
gifted.
to
It's the
13-10.
first gifted as
So they
well
only
from
lost
a juice.
one round on defense. The
Thank
depth
you,
we
mate.
talked
Appreciate
about how
that.
this was the best defensive
And
side team
Calvin
on Ascent
Koo, welcome
the
in
league.
to the slug club. And then on top of that,
So I'm seriously concerned here.
NZW
EG, I'm sure Potter
with the
and the
Prime
rest of
Chat,
the
new
team are
member of the
thinking
Slug
that
Club.
right now, but
Let's
I
get a
do-
lot of
I do
slugs in
see
as
a
well.
lot more comfort
Welcome
from
into the
team
Slug Club,
so
mate.
far
Thanks for
that they
using
can
Prime.
lean into.
Appreciate it.
I just
Thank
wonder
you,
what,
thank
what
you.
they dial up next after, right? We've seen
This is
Demon 1
stupid,
explore
chat.
mid.
You're all
We've
stupid.
seen
Look at
them
this.
try to set him up
It's just-
towards B as well. There
I
just
don't get
hasn't
it.
been very much A presence, so perhaps you try to
I'll
go
never get
aggressively
it,
there
but
to get an early peak.
I appreciate
other than
you.
Jogmo's play with the teleport a couple of rounds ago, there hasn't been very much other than that. Now up in the hands of Demon 1 again.
What's the advantage of
Hasn't been
taking a
super
timeout on an
variable with that, I
eco?
think.
Sometimes you can do a
Some
crazy
things
rounds.
that some Jet Ops
Crazy rounds that you
struggle
feel
with is
like you're
swapping
gonna
too
know.
much on this defensive side, but you do have to.
Right, you have like
try
a
to
good
float.
read into it, and you don't want it to be on the risky
He's
buy
floating
round, so you
towards
just
A.
try
You see the
something.
setup. Aggressive
That's
looking.
what I like to do. But yeah, coaches
optimistic
have their
that
every
they-
coach has their own
Ethan's
kind of
knife
style.
right
You'll see
across
it
the map right now.
with timeouts.
He's crept up really far.
Yeah, that was mean. I'm not gonna lie.
There are a
I
lot of
apologize,
members
chat.
on the other side of this wall. Great shot from Demon 1.
And they
Yeah,
tried
and they
punish,
managed to
just
get
used their
out.
Flash, so Furia, big tool gone.
He's not.
Not only
he
in the
wanted
fact
to.
that that's
He really
Mazi
wanted to make
who
use of
went
his
down.
dash.
The Flash is gone, but also the paranoia. So no initiation tools.
A lot of value for EG early in this round. They're skipping back.
What?
Whoa.
Give it right back. QC came with
Crazy,
2 massive
man.
kills, and now the side has been lost.
Damn.
What can Jogamo do to keep him back? He's got
Nah.
one trying to reposition.
You overcooked it. One too many.
Where to put it?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Bustio has slipped the net. He gets 2 big ones.
And look at him run away immediately after those 2 taps.
What emotional roller coaster. Back and forth.
Yeah, this has been crazy.
And they hear him fall off right now.
So crazy.
Dang, he is.
Comms as well. Comms,
It's funny
appreciate
because
you.
The speed at which that happened,
Comms
Bustio, put that
WNL
lockdown
as
a
well
little
with the
farther
prime
back,
chat
so
new
you
member.
actually give MW
Let's get some more
space to
slugs in for that as
look
well.
for that
Appreciate you,
pick.
dude.
I wonder.
30 seconds left.
Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate using your prime.
Comms position spotted. MW with a little bit of util. And a tag on one. Just has to guess where the other one is. So long as he takes, there's more of the ability for repositioning. But he knows, he's wise to it.
Bustio picked up the op.
Yeah, he's just waiting for the challenge.
Oh.
He swings around, 10 seconds left.
10 seconds left.
Trying to be careful on how he positions, and it's not enough.
Honestly, EG
Bustio
played
with
this
a
well.
massive round.
Bustio played
Yeah,
this
it
well.
Looked like, and I don't
He
know if
really
you
took
saw
his
it, but it looked
moment
like
there.
he got
Bit of
through that
land
door
sound
very
didn't hear the door going
Yes.
down.
It was like a burst through, and I don't
Or
know
at
if
least
he
they didn't
expected
expect it
maybe
this
a little bit
fast.
and
Maybe
then
they did
exploded
hear it,
through,
'cause,
or
I mean,
what
it's a
that
gun
was, but that
shooting,
was
but-
very, very fast. Very explosive.
It's something that's happened many times. You're right. He did prep it while the first smoke went down as that door started coming
10
down.
seconds left.
And I think as well.
You
Furia
luck in the
didn't
chat. You're a
recognize that
lucker.
he
Respect, man.
tempered that
Thanks.
a little bit.
Welcome
But
into the
that's
Star Cup.
multiple times now as well that EG has rushed through that door and gotten that exact same peak. Netting them, I think, oh, again, the same play. You can't go for that more than once.
Yeah, fool me twice. Shame on me and Furia. This time they were ready for it.
And they've lost their A anchor. Jogamo has been such a thorn in Furia's side whenever they push that site.
He has
Always
been
good for
feeling
one,
it though. He's been going for some plays.
if not more.
Uh-oh.
Perhaps Bustio can find some success and some magic. It's a great setup.
bait.
Even one close by. Bustio, the 1-2 punch
Oh
is
my
good.
goodness.
No charges left.
Hit his head,
UCK
bounced back
once
down.
again trying to equalize things for Furia.
Oh, but look at this. MW's made the right call. They took down Bustio in this round, so he immediately pounces on land knowing
Holy hell, he had a chance for
no
it.
one barely misses that shot.
MW's
there.
just going to get into
That was a
sight. He
tiny,
does
tiny
have
man.
recon. He does have ult. We have Killjoy Alarm Bot.
Either way,
I mean,
through
Killjoy
lockdown
ult. This is going to be good
invested
because it's going to
They
force
can
them
take
back.
space
He
off this.
literally
Look how
might
far
ult around
advanced
like the
this is
3
and how
second
far
mark.
away the EG players are now. So they can threaten to take space and do what they're doing right now.
Yeah.
That dart with the Hunter's Fury is very bold, but that could be huge.
Tom's in trouble.
Player
That's it.
standing.
But they know where he is now.
Yeah, it's just MW in this position, and Demon 1 with
Damn.
the op shot gets the kill.
Really, really good. Nice
It's
retake on this one.
interesting to see Furia in the way that they're playing right now. Every time they spot an EG player,
Whoa,
it feels
dude.
chaotic in the sense that they're rushing
Lindsay, that's
down to try to
crazy.
find them.
Last round.
Wait.
In
Wait,
this
wait,
round,
wait,
Demon
wait.
One with that first kill. The rest of the players start to try to follow up.
Lindsay,
Because in
do
the past,
you remember
Demon
the
One
day
has
that
been
I
alone,
was
but
at
that's not always going to be the case.
EMEA?
So you're not seeing the same
The
discipline
day that I was at EMEA, was it you that did
we've
the
seen from Furia
50?
in the past, and maybe
That did the 50 as well? Same
hangover
amount when
from
I was at the
loss
venue.
against Loud might be
Because I
following
missed
up here.
I missed someone donated like the same amount that you just did there, and I missed it.
Bustio's keeping the op. Seems like Khan may want to go for something
Either way,
fast
thank
here.
you so much, Chad. Let's get a
Maybe
lot
go
of...
for that Cloud9
That was
push through.
you? Dude, I never
Again,
said sorry. I
same
fully
flash,
missed
same
it.
smoke.
I fully missed it.
Same
That's so
dash,
sick
too.
that I found you. Okay, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Chad, let's get loads of slow proofs, and thank you for that as
Same
well on
amount of
top.
space, Garner. Demon 1 up close, this time finding value out of the blades. The second, the third, up high, tries to
Oh
get
my
back,
goodness, this is
and
fast.
fails, but he's done
Yeah,
the damage.
I love how they're
more
just
than
rinsing and
enough already.
repeating the same strats in these rounds.
That's such a cool way to get
They,
that B main
yeah, I
control.
remember looking at
First,
the
the
like the
flash behind the
analytics,
box.
and I just saw it
Both
there,
of
and I was
these
like, damn, I missed
flashes
like
are
a big amount of
completely-
bits. So yeah, I appreciate that one from back then and this one now. Thank you so much for doing
Demon
that.
1 to make that push. MW's been working a lot on
That's a
his
crazy
own.
amount, dude.
And I
Thanks so
think it's
much.
because Furia has been losing a lot of these first kill engagements.
Did bits for real, yeah.
I think that MW should have, yeah. If it didn't spot, Com said previously, the utility, everything else just kind of confirms the suspicions. So what do they have here? They've cleared some of tree. They have some mid presence. Where do they go? They have Khalil Salt, QCK's little
Both timeouts in the same round. I mean, yeah, if you're crazy enough.
This is the last round of the half, so you want to get those ults out. It's a fake towards B,
30 seconds left.
but they don't hear them following up.
Jugamo
Com's
still
got the info.
has
And
flash.
Giacomo's a little ahead of it.
and a smoke.
You see that smoke early in A main. It's going to
Oh.
force a dry swing out. And Khalil finds
whoa, whoa, you
success
got your
out of it.
flash.
MW does too.
Damn, this is impressive.
They've made this situation
Yeah, this is impressive to come back from
so
this.
much better for themselves. The dart for the spam is so cool.
Wait. It's on the other side of it?
And he's going to rotate all the way back towards it.
Oh,
Hey,
I
that's a
like
good
this
idea, but I
decision
wonder if
making,
Khalil
though.
can hear him. No, not with that TP.
Yeah, KO,
I thought for
it's
sure
going to be good
Khalil's
because
gonna
KO should
He's
just
a
knife
top
close.
MW. Oh my goodness.
Dropping down.
Yeah, nice close. I know they're
Fury
never going to
bubbles
expect
up.
a main, in theory.
Time is of the essence here. Ethan and Com are going to have to go pretty quickly. Waiting for the
Oh,
round.
there we
Striking
go.
it tall
The
down
pings
in
came
hell.
in, it had
Ethan
been
tries
too
to go
long.
up top, spots one, not able to hit the transfer
This is a
on the
nice fight.
second,
I tell you what,
as
pretty
Furia
impressive that
get
Fury
to
managed to
5.
come back into this one.
And that's a conversion after, remember, losing
Switching
two players to
sides.
Demon 1's aggression. And over, Fury was put in those situations, and they were not converting on those 4v5s.
Pretty
7-5
aggro
lead
half
for
though
EG.
from
Let's throw it
EG.
down to the desk to
Right,
break
they
down that
really
first
went
half.
for it.
Thank you so very much. I wasn't expecting the single on just me. But we've got a round advantage here for Evil Geniuses on the defensive half. Sean, what's your take here on the performance on Ascent so far?
I've been pretty impressed. I don't know if 7's enough against a team like Furia, but man, Boostio from pistol to running in the A side on that quick retake where he dropped the lockdown, and then Demon 1, just the aggression, taking control mid, getting those opening picks there, A main, B main. He was all over the map. So I love the different looks EG has brought this first half.
Yeah, it's been good from EG, but the thing is, you're now heading into this second half where Furia is incredible. This B-roll is from the last time this team played this map against Leviathan. The casters were talking about this, but they were down 9-3, and they ran a 10-1 comeback to get back into the game. The way they play the defensive side is incredible. Both Khalil is absolutely fantastic at anchoring
Yeah.
on this open, on the Omen roll, and W as
They
well.
just
is
decided to-
consistently solid here. It's so difficult to break through, and this is where we've seen
It's like
EG's
an old replay
woes. They have
package.
struggled to find an ID in the mid round.
Yeah, bottom right-hand corner of your screen, you saw those stats, 16-1 in defensive rounds here for Furia. So while 7-5 sounds good in isolation, Sean, when you add those stats into it, now it's all of a sudden looking pretty scary. We didn't build enough of a cushion.
It is, but DGCN is chilling at 3-12 right now, y'all. Like, this is a bad performance for him. He's normally popping off. And if this is an off day for him, the defensive side of Ascent will suffer massively.
I'm looking at Boostio. He's been great as an individual, but here's where the calling has to come into play. The mid rounds have looked stagnant. They struggle at denying information. In
If you're a
previous
casual
matches.
fan,
If
you're up
they'd worked
7-5.
on that,
Yeah, I always think
as
that.
we heard from their last match, they focused on the fundamentals and definitely seen this Ascent coming. Maybe there's a chance, but against Furia defense, it's going to be difficult.
Yeah, a 2-round lead
Like
is
the amount of
absolutely
times I'll like
nothing to
read
scoff
or
at,
like
but there's plenty
people
of runway left for Furia to
like say
take
they got a
this one
super
back
attack
and grab
comp,
that W on map
right?
number
And
one.
then they
Diving
get
back into
like
Ascent,
9
handing
on
things back
attack, but then
over
they have
to
like no
Nuggaball.
sentinels or anything on their defense. So it's like a 9-3, and everyone's like,
It feels
damn.
a dire picture
Like they
has been
choked it.
painted in the
But it's
face
like,
of
man,
the slight lead, but
they
lead
just
for
don't
EG
have.
nonetheless.
Like
Are
it was
you
always
in the
going to be
same
like
camp?
this.
Does this look not great, even given the lead?
I love
I
reading
think
that kind of stuff. It's fun.
With the history, with what they've said about the 16-1 defensive
Just when
record for
teams
Furia,
like when
yeah, it
people
looks
don't have a
dire,
good
but
understanding
for
of like
me,
the
I'm
maps
looking
or
at
the
EG
comps.
who's feeling comfortable, who's going for
Just
things
like
that
damn, they always choke the
they're
leads.
working with their
But actually,
game
it'll be
plan.
like Pearl.
But then
They'll have
again, I
no
think about
sentinel and
the
they've just got
old
a
EG that
comp
we
that
saw in the
spams
first
B.
2 weeks, the EG that we saw at Lock-in, where their attack was almost dreadful. And so I put these two things in combination. I wonder how they can. Is the comfort going to be enough? They've got to convert a pistol.
This is a nice setup, though. Like, if anyone, whoever goes to shut this door is dead.
Establish some
Especially
sort
with
of
two people,
space
yeah.
between them and Furia. As again, historically, Furia are freaking ridiculous on this side of the map.
I am seeing a Fury as well on that first half who is not feeling as comfortable, who is making a lot of unforced errors. There's the first pick, though, for
That's nice.
DGZin.
Yeah, he kind of needs to come alive on defense for them to win.
Unforced error. He just patiently waited to see if anyone was going to test the waters.
Okay, let's see who goes door. Who's unlucky?
Either way, EG trying to take space A. They haven't cleared tree. They haven't fully even cleared outside yet.
They've got a kill setup for Calm here. Yeah, that was two
There
mollies
it
just
is.
melted him.
They
a nice
never
setup.
really had control at all.
This is way too aggressive, though.
Okay,
Either
very
way,
good
Mazin
setup.
coming in as well. I was
Nice shot from
worried because DGZin was
DGZin.
so far away
Well
there.
played from QCK.
But
Obviously
the
getting
patience
2
there for
kills
Fury,
on
they
top
played
of all
full
of the
retake on
damage they
that,
did over
allowed
towards door.
EG to take the site, and then they had that kill setup on tree.
It felt like they were just lulled into a trap.
Yeah. Look at the loads. 2 mollies going off. Shock darts going on the plant, too. That is a beautifully played pistol there from Furia.
Favorite thing about the casual
go
viewers
1-1
when they get mad
on
about
those
something.
pistols on this
Dude,
map.
do you know what I like? The question that I like the most
But
in this
that
chat as
buffer
well
that we're asking for
is like
EG
when
if they wanna
people come in
convert
and they're
this
just like,
game
oh, can the coaches see like what we
potentially
can
going to
see?
be
Imagine how
spent
sick coaching
in the
would
first
be
2
if you
rounds
can
of the
see what
second
the
half.
enemies are doing. It would be so nuts. And you know they're the people that are like flaming coaches and be like, man, get rid of this coach. Like, oh my god,
DG
like
set
you
up
can
across
see
the middle of the
everything.
map with a Marshall.
Like, how's he not? How's he doing
No
nothing
target
in these
given quite yet in
timeouts?
the face of the smoke.
I
Has
like
to
that one.
reposition.
That's a good question. I enjoy it when I see that.
Good timing here as well, MW. Just avoiding Ethan's knife. And then walking up, getting ready to
Oh.
drone as there's any other info
Oh, okay.
on the rest of the map. This flash, Mazin's going for it. 2 dinks.
Reason.
Oh, nice
2
nade.
dinks, even through all the spam coming from the middle of the map. It's just classics from that distance. There's not a ton available.
Lucio's out on site now. By a mistake from MW, he droned through the window and not the lane.
That's so unlucky.
That's
Player standing.
Valorant timing.
Spike down B.
MW with 2, using with plenty of targets. Drops one.
It's alright,
I like
damage.
what
2
EG were
guns.
trying to
Has
do
to
there.
get
You
rebought.
smoke off DG
We'll
at
see
the
if
beginning, and then you put
we'll
in
see what.
deeper smoke.
Okay, he
You're
gets an
able to
upgrade.
scale up
I was
with
gonna
it,
say.
and perhaps try
I was
to
gonna
flood
see if he was
out
gonna
on B
change
or,
his
wherever
martial
you
up.
decide to go about it, but Fury were just ahead of the play.
Yeah, I mean, they get 2 kills. With the investment from Fury, it actually was...
For VCL's that the case as well because they
bit
can't
more
really
significant on
monitor.
the inside
So a
you
lot
go.
of those stuff they
And
have
other
like
teams are
extra
going for it.
delay on. Like everything normally Isaac is like
So
it's
they
like 3
almost are able
minutes,
to-
so it's really far behind.
Cancel the bonus here, but MW staying with that Bulldog. Keeping it in the last is going to be critical. But they've made it very easy for them, for EG to win this anti-bonus.
Who are the underdogs from NA and EMEA?
It just never feels like a done deal. Demon 1 getting tagged by that knife. But for EG, it's still a spread.
I guess the underdogs from EMEA are probably
Off
Giants.
of the dart, the flash
or-
to it, Ethan's in
Yeah, probably
serious
Giants.
trouble.
It depends where we're looking in the actual league.
They know MW's here.
And then here, I
They
guess
follow
it's
back up
Furia,
to
but
mid. That
people are
could be
starting to
really
catch on that
scary.
Furia is
Phil's
pretty
doing a great
good.
job keeping A main off. He's been doing that every single round so far. Smoke it B.
I think Foot is the underdog. The problem is like
That Boostia was
we've
setting
seen
up.
so much now that I think they
That's
can't
the
be.
IGL.
The
They
Pacific
looked like they
underdogs
were
are
maybe
RRQ.
indicating towards
Oh
a
my
B
god,
hit.
for sure.
And with Calm now droning over there, Khalil's gonna get aggressive because of that to try to go for some info. And DGZin's left here with no weapon.
Oh, he's going to want to swing out. He's got a Sheriff, and there's nothing he can do to connect with it. 3 on the round for Ethan. The sight
Oh
for
my
Evil
goodness.
Geniuses.
That bounced.
And it's just a 2-man flank left for Furia. Calm, did he hear it?
It's a really nice
May
angle on
have,
this.
But either way, MW lands a shot.
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
Sure.
Now Busio not wanting
Still-
to get caught
still
in
to
a
see
similar
what damage they can
situation. Understanding there's pressure coming in from a main.
Ethan might have a flash.
I think
for them
RRQ
now.
beats T1
It's all
tomorrow.
the way up in the smoke.
They play as well as they did last week, and then
Drogma there for the trade. Good for it. QCK
like honestly,
left in
last
1v2.
week they played so well. I
Has
felt
to
like they
take care of
could
their
they could beat
remaining
everyone apart from
Then
Genji
still has to
or.
get the defuse. The tap there.
DRX.
Just a threat. Ethan puts 2 in the back of his head as
But
he
we'll
gets
see if
4.
they can look that good again.
Cover going out.
And that one, even though Furia went for that aggression, you could tell Mazin was really trying. to
It could
find
just be
themselves
1
an
week
advantage
just
that was going
completely
a little
clouding
bit
my
far and
judgment, to be
beyond
honest
what
with you.
their
We'll
play
see.
even asked for by chasing down that kill in Subrosa. But he loses the weapon. Digizen's not able to capitalize and get anything else, and they end up coming out of that even.
Alright,
And
now we get into this
Ethan's
big
got that
swing
no
round, so
command
let's pay
because that
attention.
4K he just got.
Let's get back into this one.
In the
Oh,
fourth
we go
round
for a
here on this
fast
attack,
B?
that is huge. But look, Furia have an anti-KO setup. The Killjoy's playing all the way top mid.
Yeah.
And he's not going to get hit by this. So
Yeah, he's not going to get hit, so all of this Utah's going to work.
Yeah, all that utility's still good.
Love this spot from
Even
Bala.
won the first through it. There's an op in the hands of DG, as you just heard.
Oh,
The
it's
spam
so
is there
nice.
for MW,
Recon's great.
man.
Everyone else waits it out till they go over towards site. I'll tell you
They
what
had a
though,
delayed dart landing there too,
they
because he was
honestly-
definitely in range of that
considering
no
the
command.
setup, you'll probably take this.
Spike planted.
EG
That's
plant the spike,
devastating.
Demon 1 falls.
I mean, that was really, really good from
Furia have such a
MW0.
good setup here. Look at how they can just kind of trap and contain EG. Strike when they want. Oh, Calm almost did
Oh, it's
that.
close.
Ethan has to try
Oh,
to
it's
hold the
unlucky.
line, and he cannot.
Massive shout out to MW0. I loved
And that is
everything
a
about this, how he
gorgeous
played it.
counter
His
call
recon was just
out
perfect
from
timing,
Furia.
isolated one, everyone else was here, rotate could come in, then the drone on
In the
top of it
first
to
half,
clear
EG was
close.
making a lot of really
It
nice
was
ones, but there,
very
Furia
nice.
just
It
goes
was
for
like
the simple
the most
anti-KO.
perfect util we could have done into this round.
And I think there, MW, with that delayed landing dart, that's something that a lot of Sova players do.
How have Zeta been? It was a
Against no
slow
command,
start
just
from
throw
them,
something
honestly.
that
They're
takes a
starting to
lot
look a little
longer
bit
to
better,
land.
but I'm still not super convinced.
So that while they're actually coming out, that's when he can get that spam off. That is beautiful from MW.
They still don't
Plus
look
the
as
setup
good
from
as
TCK, so far away.
that Iceland land. But they
Now
they
he's
show
just
like
left
moments
in
of
shambles
greatness,
economically. And this is the struggles.
but
And
it's
it's
just
while
not.
Fury in a strong point,
It
you
doesn't
saw
happen enough.
Both Mazine and MW were 1 point away from having
Thoughts
their
on
own. They
GE, man?
decided
I
to
just
give
hate
it
the
to
7-person
MW.
roster,
They decided
straight
to get
up.
the Hunter's Fury online. You see the spam in through
I don't know
BB
how you
already.
meant to.
Oh, wow.
I don't know how
Decent
people
amount of
think you're gonna
damage,
win
yeah.
games with a
that's huge.
7-person roster.
Patient on the trigger. Choosing not to avail himself of the utility for the time being.
Spike dropped.
What's the plan here?
Just still trying to duel and battle with MW's Odin. He's buying that Guardian specifically for that battle. Interested in
Do I think
this
Global make it to
spike
playoffs?
swap over to Ethan. That's probably the person who's trying to
Maybe
get
is a
those ult
6.
probes up, so
Like
on
it's
this
gonna be
eco,
close.
If the idea is just to get this plant down.
I'm honestly leaning towards
See
no
if they
at the
can do it.
moment.
Digizen's trained on this angle though. He's very close. He's not able to dash away really.
Is there a knife? No. Oh, there is.
Oh boy.
He's gonna peek ahead of it. He gets ahead of the knife and he gets 2.
With one shot.
Oh, it's so unlucky. I thought it was gonna hit.
Enemy
Wait.
remaining.
And yeah,
Oi.
it was a kill.
You know, they pick up the op as well. Really
Really
nice from them. Yeah,
What a
not too much damage done,
insanely
just
risky
one
play
armor rebuy.
From Digizen,
But that's a Furia play, is it not?
That's
I mean,
a
is that
Digizen
not
play.
Digizen play right there?
for sure. And given the first half scoreline,
Oh,
by
yeah,
him,
man.
you want him to get online.
Yeah, I'm trying to
I
work
think
out
it
how
was
enough we do
3
it
and
as a
12
slug.
Something like that. It
And
wasn't good.
Now up to 10 and 14.
My
He's
hottest
definitely
take, man, I
come
don't think I
up.
have
One
any.
thing though, the reason I say that's so risky is that's against an anti-eco.
My
and he
hottest take. Maybe my
walks
hottest
up
take is that
forward
RRQ makes it to playoffs.
As the hit is about to
Maybe
come in
that's
through
my
cap.
one. that
Oftentimes, that's
that
the
1
great
week has
spot to
messed me
hit.
off
They're
so
gonna
much.
tap
Okay,
in.
they go for the Liquid Brazil.
DG, ready for it. Has been spotted. The flash is there. Ethan falls. DG looking for more.
Damn, a lot of teams been
As the
bringing out the
chaos
Liquid
across the
Brazil.
middle of the side ensues. EG somehow walk away from this better off.
And they're leaving the spike right now because Jogamo has his ult, so they're giving
was
up
a
that
team
fight
flash, yeah.
knowing Fury is going to
It was a
hit
pretty bad
hard
reactive team
to follow
flash.
up with that as a reaction into this P site. Jogamo has to go in though.
Spike gathered. TCK shows he's just as good with that thing as well. Calm falls. Now some of the initiator utility. Really all
Oh
they
man,
had
he's
down
too
to
good over towards the site. He just sits in spawn the whole time with an Odin,
but
and
now
it's just a
3v2.
nightmare.
in the face
He
of
has
a
his
lockdown.
recon for the retake.
and
We
the
got
no
Killjoy.
command.
Oh, we got everything. KO all gets popped.
So if it's knife, is he gonna
Alright,
use it early?
this
Big
is
for
the
Booster.
only
If
way
you
they
get
win
this
this
goal,
though.
I'm seeing them.
That's a good
That's a
start.
big one.
I mean, he just gave up his position and didn't have any info to follow up on it.
QCK should be the next massive obstacle they have to overcome. If Boostio can stay alive, what a shot! What a shot from Boostio!
That might have just been a fatal.
That was an insane. That was an insane round from him. Fair play. It was really good.
Oh, y'all don't get quiet now just because it's on you guys.
This is what I'm talking about, though. QCK puts the lockdown down in a 2v2 really far back. That was not going to guarantee the round by any means.
King of cupcakes. I don't even know what that means, dude.
Too, so those
Straight
tools are no longer available to them. And we've got a close game.
That feels like a massive fumble. But can they equalize? Blades online for Demon 1. And op in hand for DG. MW is very far up here. Ah, Boostio spotted. Patient about it. Yep. You found him. Just making sure.
Hey, MW0.
Turret killers?
No, you gotta know the ops there after a shot this much, surely.
Some pressure. The alarm bot's keeping DG at bay.
Unless you just think he's jiggling it, I guess.
54 HP for nothing. Ethan got spammed through mid at the same time, though, so go for tit for tat.
Once again, exploring B main. MW creeping forward. Boostio still the first to receive, and he cannot.
Damn.
MW's weak as Mazin gets 3.
Excuse me, where does that come from?
What the?
I thought he was going to get the 4th, but Jogma's there to trade back.
And I don't know if they actually recognize that MW is with them there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but it's such a
Demon went so far advanced.
it's such a random. It is kind of random. I've never really like you. I have seen it before, but it's very rare
And they have so
that
much
a team would do this in like the
Too many
45
angles, and
second
look where
mark.
Fury's playing. You mentioned MW. He's so far back. He's in spawn.
They were just not
And
ready
he's
for it
just
at all.
tucked. He doesn't have to do anything here. As soon as they get info communicated, he can make his move. Now, understanding the hits towards A, that paranoia is gorgeous.
Dude, their
Hits them
defense
both, and
looks
time was of
really
the
clean at
essence,
the
and there was
moment.
not enough to go around.
EG are
for
only
EG.
kind of winning
Furia
from
take the lead
hero
back.
rounds.
And that's a nice little play there. Ditches in with the
looking
aggro
really good.
early. Dashes away. That's when you expect that the B main aggression is gone and done
Here's my
for.
third
But
place,
Mazin
Paper X.
follows up with MW on it. And they're targeting
Thoughts on
Boostio
Paper X
down right
something?
now.
I mean, he looks good.
I thought that was going to be a big part of the game plan for EG was against Khalil, who has been so devastating on these lurks. And picking opponents apart by himself on
Like
certain parts
mechanically,
of
he
the map,
looks
but
really, really good.
it's actually
They probably
Furia
just need
who's
a little
taking it
bit
to
more
Boostio,
time.
who's consistently
There's
on
a,
the B main
there's a
lurk.
lot of people in that team
And he's
that
done
like
well
to
for
send
EG
it.
so far, but you're right. It just feels like there may be too much going on here. We saw it in the opening round of the pistol.
Yeah.
The opening round of the half, Boostio was targeted on that late lurk, and
In
it was
terms
a
of Koi,
conversion for Furia.
nah, I don't think so. I
And
think
something
most
that's
teams.
worth
I
talking
don't think
about
you're gonna
for
see
sure
many teams like get an import.
is how these early engagements have been going in this game, but most particularly on the defensive side. There's definitely a lead
Most of
in
the
the
mechanics
first
matter
duels
in pro play. I mean, it's
in
a
that
huge
first half
amount.
for Furia, but so far in this game, it's now 14-5 for them. And rounds like that are moments why EG really struggle on the attack in that factor.
14-5, and the map is this close.
That's the difficulty of that attack side, right? You could have
Yeah,
that
but at the
advantage
moment
all
he's-
you want, but as I
at
said
the
at
moment
the
he's
end,
not
right,
living that, right?
4v5 conversion for Furia, those are really difficult.
Let me move this. Let me try. Sit better.
Furia hanging on
Do
to
you think
one
Koi
run
will
lead.
do
You see it on the
changes
timeline. It's
in
gone
terms
back
of when
and
the
forth,
roster
but
thing comes
Furia
up? Yeah, I think
have
so.
been able to overcome the deficit.
I think
Now
that
find themselves
again. I
being
think that's probably
one.
going to be about.
Oh, those blades are good!
Damn, that's huge.
That
He's
was
just
no
a low
setup.
buy in this
There was
one,
no
so we're
dart. There was
expecting
no
Furia
flash
to
over
take
the
it.
top.
But
It was
I'm
just
telling you,
DG
this
making
defense
play.
from
Yeah,
Furia
he got
looks
smoked off.
so
It's like, okay,
nice
I
at the
don't want to
moment.
just be useless
Yeah, I'm probably expecting
knives.
like 10
That's something
teams
you
or
have to
so
be
out of
ready
the
for as
30 to
EG when
make
knives are
changes.
available.
If we're including
He's up
coach
for
stuff and stuff like that,
3
maybe
at this
15.
point. And to
I think
Eco.
it depends how close we. But yeah, I'm expecting a good
farm
amount of
those while you
changes once
can.
the roster locks
What a devastating start.
are kind of open. You reckon I'm lowballing it? 10-15? Dude, that's half.
And you're right, it is just a pistol round for EG, so not all is lost.
Looks
but
like Jogma's going to flash for Com to try to take some space. He's running up on it, but DG is still here. On for the ace now.
He's on for it.
just on the other side, the flash.
Dude, I love how he took his time on that one. Love how he took his time to secure it.
Nasty round from Digizin.
Yeah, really good round from him.
Potentially backbreaking.
He has turned it up. I mean, yeah, Digizin continues to go crazy.
Man, Pizza Sign might have saved the other guy
But
for that
EG
one.
expected to lose that round. And that's the confidence you want from this guy. You saw the swag he had walking into the arena.
20 plus
Continues
teams
it in
gonna
the
make
server.
changes. Maybe.
A tale of two halves.
It's gonna
for
be
DG
fun.
in this
I'll put
opening
that
map,
out there.
as he is just lit up. Evil Geniuses on the defensive side.
I love this call from Mazin.
Yeah, I said early on that he has to
goes
kind of
and
come
knives
alive,
main
and he
then
really
rotates
has.
off
He had a
immediately
rough
after setting up
attack
Khalil.
half.
Whereas Digizin was just waiting for that anchor. Open the He's full blind. He wants to get in a better position. He thinks that smoke is going to cover, but it
Yeah, he
fades.
just thought the smoke was going to be up for longer.
Timing not on his side.
That's unfortunate. I think they
The
wanted to
disconnect,
go for a mid-trap
the disconnect question mark in chat really got me. He just thought
that
the
is the
smoke was
first-
going to be there. He thought it was fine.
there. Opening engagement that EG wins on this half.
Furia numbers down. And with this, EG decided they want to take the rest of the round slow.
I mean, yeah, it's a must-win round for them.
Waiting for
They
the
get
right
the
moment to
first
strike.
pick. They
have
have
tools.
to
They
do
have
this.
the
I want to see
Hunter's
just
Fury. They have the
overuse
null command. They
ults
have the
though.
lockdown as well.
They really got to secure this
All
one.
explosive ults that should be able to secure you a round win on attack.
Eco.
Big one out from Busio as well. There's the Hunter's Fury. You wonder how much more they want to invest here. As DG's been able to
That
dance
flash
around the
is
Hunter's
great.
Fury. The
Good
pulse
luck.
is not landing. The op does though.
No way. Reposition.
Oh.
How is he still
Teammates are
alive?
here now.
It's just and
He
eventually
was the
spam
last
comes
person
through.
alive there. Respect his teammates trying to help him out.
And they do manage to
I
convert.
tell you what, EG did good
Off
by
that
not
early
using as
pick on
many ults
NW.
as probably I would have. Because they now have another huge round. They're
And
not going to break
Furia
their economy because obviously we
getting
can
pushed
have
here
some
on this
drops. I
defensive
say
side.
is
They have
activate.
not been pushed so far in this league on Ascent.
Wait, is
A
this just a
reminder, before
massive
this
swing
game,
round
they
now?
only lost one round on defense. EG already putting them at 3. Extra.
Kill all your opponents.
Thank you, KO. That is the point of the game.
Yeah, this is
Thought it was a
huge for
spike.
them. Now they keep it nice and simple. Gonna be nothing to break this
Lockdown
killjoy
used by
ult.
Ethan, but the spam
Other
from
than
MW.
the spam.
I mean, he hasn't
Oh
really moved.
god.
He hasn't taken a single bit of damage. Demons on the dash. The paranoia is pushing him back.
Weird rounds
Are they gonna
because
be
he
able to funnel
could.
their way out because they still haven't established enough control of the site. MW finally dealt with.
Wow.
And an opening for EG.
You do not
They have
expect
to consider
them
saving
to
here.
push with the lockdown before the lockdown pops. So MW thinks he has a lot more time there. They do
Yeah,
not.
yeah, it was a weird round
And
because
it's a save called from Furia.
MW
Early
just
too.
thought they would at least
That
be
B
waiting
site's
lane
so
for a
incredibly
while.
difficult to retake in man down situations. And they need to save all these guns. EG actually have a bank, surprisingly. But I'm curious to
What
as
do you
to
mean,
why
Victor?
nobody's
In
really
terms of
exploring
the-
this at this point in the round.
In terms of how
Yeah,
they're
perhaps patient with it.
playing.
Even if they do
They're not
decide to try
really
to hunt out,
disrespecting
they're not
too
gonna
much
get
in
their
terms of what
time.
I'm
So
seeing.
Fury should carry these weapons into the next. Operator still in play for DG. Cozy in there, huh?
He's just having fun with it, man.
Have they played this round? Nah,
11-11.
not really.
And a timeout for Furia late on Ascent.
Figure out how to make
They honestly
best
just weren't
use of the
expecting
3
something this
weapons
fast.
they brought into this round.
Like EG have been doing
That's
good
really
at
all
least
it is, too.
switching up their
They don't
pace.
have any ultimates
It's very
to
hard to
work with.
predict what they're going to be doing. But yeah, this timeout's at a good
For
time.
Furia, again,
11-11.
lauded as
They
a
finally
really solid
have got all the
defensive
ults out of
team.
EG though.
Right now the
So
pressure's on.
I think they
Whereas
can kind of go
EG
back to
come
doing the
into this
normal rounds.
half
They should be
thinking,
fine.
Okay, this is going to be tough. But it also relieves them of some pressure in that sense. Whereas for Furia, they're thinking right now they're throwing an opportunity given to them.
What do I think of EG's coach? Yeah,
we
pretty
had so much
decent.
conversation around the
I'm
7-5
pretty sure
half.
there's
Is
at
it
least
gonna
someone
be
in there who
enough?
cooks up a
Right,
lot
there were
of cool
a lot of
strats.
people who said no, right? Given the history of Furia, but honestly, if not for the 7-5
Maybe I
half,
would
you
have
think
liked
about
more
how
roster
it's
moves
been a
at
little
the
back and
beginning of
forth,
the
but
season, but
Fury
I can
have
understand
won more
wanting to
rounds
give
on
like
this
the
side.
old
If
guard
not for that
an
7-5
opportunity.
half being as close as it was, who knows what's going on for Furia?
Yeah,
So yeah.
that's a good point. The game would be over in any other.
Yeah,
typical
I've gone
Ascent
to
game.
I've gone to a few events with Potter.
It's not the world we live in, though.
She's
Furia,
smart.
with the op still, you're right in the fact that there's really no.
Do you think
power
K-Corp
roles in the next couple of rounds.
can bounce
Team
back and
might
win
get
all their
his, but
remaining
on
games?
defense,
No,
it's
but
a
I think
lot
they'll look a lot better.
more difficult to find value out of. So we're going dry in the next two for this battle. Meanwhile, Furia as well. I mean, their economy is not great to last into overtime.
Okay,
if they
this is
do lose
interesting.
round.
So
You saw the
Whoa.
lineup from Boostio intended to clear the
Yeah,
Killjoy
they wanted
utility
to
from the
they wanted to
defensive
kill
side, but
the
QCK was there,
turret
destroys it
here.
before it pops.
on top of it though, so
early
now
kill from Digis
now he's
in
going
again
searching to clear
into
this.
tiles.
Oh, he might get good timing.
Lucio's got to respond right now.
Oh my goodness!
And he
If
doesn't.
QCK doesn't get that, there's a
I
lineup
thought
and he
Boostio
kills
had a shot
both.
too there, even with how they
Massive
were
jaws
lining
from
up,
him.
but a great response from QCK. And now it's EG who find themselves down.
And Giacomo's so far from this hit too.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
The benefit for the attacking side is they still will have money, but that does put Fury at map point, assuming this goes the way we think it will.
Flashbang.
Flash set up. Demon 1 dashes out right into
No
the face
way.
of QCK and gets a kill anyway.
They can't though,
QCK with
right?
the forward movement there, that is actually quite difficult, and they've gotten their way into this B site. Remember, Furia just saved when this came through.
30 seconds
That
left.
volley's good.
MW0 with the recon
Pushing back a little bit
should.
further. Ethan getting the spike down.
Planted.
A great swing from
even.
Jogamo as he wants to scale. He wants to go further. He wants to get more.
Might have
But
done
he
enough. Do
cannot.
they spam this box?
Now 3v2 still in favor of Furia. Time ticking. DG with the op. Second flash, this time not hitting Demon 1. As
Do
he's
they
so weak,
spam this
but
box?
so patient.
They did a little bit.
That's
Oh,
all on
okay.
to Demon 1 now with 30 HP. He gets a first, and that's all he gets. Furia get the
Nicely
defuse.
handled from them.
Furia get to map point.
Right, they go to the map point here, and they have
And
this
they
ult,
needed that
so
one.
that's kind of nuts.
They lost that round. It was going to be basically a force buy coming into this next.
Match
So for them to convert right there gives them
They got
the opportunity.
the only thing
Close out right
against them
now,
is
but
this.
also secure overtime. Not what you expected
Oh, he
after
saw
that
the
7-5
turret.
half,
Okay,
but
saw the actual
here
barrel.
we are. EG really
Furia gets a map point.
putting on a good face
Okay, one chance to
today
try and take this.
in this matchup. And remember, they were the first North American team to get a win intra-regionally here in the Americas
The
League.
attack.
Not what you expected,
attack
but that win
Odin
over
is
Crew
out.
last week.
This feels like DG trying to make a play and put him away. The turret gonna spot him. Busio waiting on the other side, and what a shot.
Jesus.
The spam expecting more, and it never comes.
Ah.
What
Actually
ego there
melted
for
him.
Bustio to hold that against what he knows is an op.
Oh, I respect it, though. Game's all about confidence, and he showed it there.
Yeah, he
And that was
really
an Odin
does.
purchase with the extra bank, too.
Doug is not wrong.
So he was not
They got the
planning on
straight up
actually
kill
fighting
setup
through
here. I can see a lot of
With that.
pings.
Yeah, now Phantom in hand. And plenty of options. How impatient are
This is
Furia?
kind of nice from
It looks
Furia.
like they want to fight mid.
Yeah. What's the timing going to be like on this? And like, how long do
Not
they
a
even
single
hold this?
sound across the site.
Like, when do they go walking?
24th round here. Potentially the last of regulation. Potentially the
Did
last of the
Busio
map. Now
dodge
EG
the
wanting to
knife?
go
Yes, he
forward.
did.
Giacomo getting his ult ready.
Keep an eye on
Mids to
Busio is
against
pretty
on the
important.
site. And he
I'll
commits
cycle
it.
him.
He
Just
sticks it.
keep on it.
They're not fighting, though, so...
Double pass and
That's
door.
huge from Com. And there's going to be a late flank
The
coming in from
recon's
Busio, so even
insane.
if they lose
30
tree,
seconds.
Bustio though.
Busio should be there on the space, and Busio is there on the
Spike
kill.
planted.
Now MW left in this one
Looks like
before.
overtime. I can't.
Not a
Oh,
whole lot
God.
of time. He gets one, but he's flashed now. Mazine not
Last
able to really be
player
rezzed as he
standing.
has to sit and watch as his teammate
God, he
dies.
nearly walked back into
Still with the
it.
right click from Demon 1, too.
MW, this would be a miracle. You're not just facing the 3 members of EG that remain, but you're trying to race the clock as well. And every second that passes is another
Damn.
possibility. of
Yeah,
this not
double
going your
molly
way.
still.
But he's got to be patient about it. Has to tank so much damage. The nanos, the
Oh
turrets,
my
Demon's
goodness, it's
Blades.
crisp only.
26 HP now. start in hand, and he's not going to be able to pull it off. Overtime on the cards in this opening best of 3.
What a wild outcome here on map 1.
Overtime.
To go to overtime after what we've seen from these teams, I think most people expected this to be a stomp for Furia. An easy ride.
Yeah.
And here they are being challenged on the very first map. What a way to start off this series.
Remember, Ascent, this
Alright,
is Furia's
they
map
get
pick here.
Odin out. No
Hot off
ops.
of a loss, a brutal loss. It's allowed just last week. And once again, they find themselves off kilter, wavering, wobbling, and now potentially feeling the implications of another map loss.
You thought for Digizin, his mouth
Question
would be
mark
watering
created.
at a chance to reach back the upper echelons
For Furia
in
over
the
towards
standings
there.
because they were
So
up at
instant
the
question
top
mark
at
created
the
and then
beginning
they
of the
go
season
all
after
the way
week
back.
2.
Nothing showing over towards middle.
But it has been a
They
slow
kind
start
of
for, I
wanted
think,
to shoot
everybody
that
on this
because
team.
they
I
know
think
the short's
especially
clear
Khalil
for a little bit, but it's
not
okay.
having the same level that we saw in those first 2 weeks. Back on
Looked
the
like
attack
a
side, though, they had.
knife
I mean,
for
obviously
market.
both these teams
Drone
matched.
coming in.
Blow for blow, their attack sides. Brutal spam coming in.
Oi.
QCK is down to 56.
DJZ is
Oh
taking
my.
care of one. Is he going to be able to take care of the other remaining member on the site? Because it's just Cobb. No.
33
Cobb still
bullets.
holding the line. The
Good
shot
luck.
dart in his lap, waiting for the spam. The right click gets one.
He did
gonna
great.
be
He
enough,
actually
though?
did everything there,
Is it
way
gonna be
more than
enough
I thought he
delay? Is
would
it going
get.
to be enough damage?
I think with the position of QCK, this definitely could be enough. MW's playing close on the stairs, too, so the swing
Jonas, what's
could
up?
be
How you
massive.
doing?
They've got to clear out QCK here.
How was
Or
how was the
he can just
venue
have a
yesterday?
meal with this round. He can destroy them by himself. Khalil's on the first, MW's on the second, and QCK set up for the last. Ethan's gotten one. 1v2 here, the molly to delay, the molly to deny. Ethan on the swing, understanding there is one there, and QCK gets him anyway.
Furia. Another chance for
Good
this.
choice of round approach there from Furia, following up
Switching
immediately.
sides. Match point.
After starting this first overtime and going quick into B, challenging Calm and Boostio to hold down a rush, which we didn't really see much on the attack side. No real fast rounds from Furia outside of the
This is
eco attempts.
GG. We'll see.
But here,
Big op out. Where are they trying to
is where
set him
both
up?
sides, I think, have faltered this defense for Furia right now.
Turret out.
A similar situation to the end of the half, and they couldn't close it out. Now they're on match point again.
And again, reminder, 16-1. Oh, they had lost one defensive round on Ascent.
to
Similar
this point, but that
beginning to the
record
round at least.
shrinking
Question mark
rapidly.
created for EG over towards A main. The op is
Will their
playing
defensive
really
woes continue?
passive.
Or will they be able to put EG away? It's a 3-stack towards B.
It's so funny. Furia, you look at it on the minimap right now, they're rotating all over the place. Really flustered, it looks like, whereas EG is just holding fast with this default,
Nah,
allowing
I mean,
people
this
into
is
space,
massive
and
though. Oh my
it
god, I
leads
mean,
to
that's
Digizin going
massive.
down early, and
But they're not going to expect 3
Furia
people
have
here.
not been good in these situations.
Dude, and they know it's Boostio there. It's been him every freaking round. And they still
Yeah, but they're
cannot
still in a
deal with
really
him.
good position with this many people here. Like,
They've
this has
only
been
converted a
everything. They
single
took a
4v5
gamble.
out of
This was a
8
question
this
mark.
game.
They cleared it by literally just
You're at least hoping for
Killjoy
4
clearing it.
conversions, 3 conversions out of total.
Bomb grenade out.
There's too many
None of
people
this
here.
might
Missed
do it,
in.
though. Messian in a cheeky angle.
Oh, but it gets traded back. Khalil keeping numbers.
MW0 still
equal
has
for
drone.
Now, 3v3.
And this is the start
30
on these
seconds
4v5s, is just getting to even.
Boostio has to find value here.
Alright,
He's
Jonas,
the
bro,
tip of
take it
Furia's
easy.
spear. He's
Yeah,
the
we need
first
to,
to
mate,
go.
we need to.
With QCK
been a
just
while.
on the other side of the smoke, I don't think he knows.
I
The
said while,
flash
it's
is
been a
good
long
though.
time.
The flash is great. That could have saved the round. EG now pushing forward. 13 seconds left. Khalil the first on the peak from heaven.
10 seconds
He gets
left.
the kill.
Hero, got a recon.
Planted.
2v2 now.
We have
so
a
it
recon, we
continues
have
to go
no
back and
smoke yet.
forth. A pendulum keeping things at the edge. And now with time a factor, Furia
There you go,
decide to
double under.
pause.
MW's got his dart.
Oh,
Scanning
it's
ahead.
going under.
Cheeky little dart. No tag. Only one bullet shot as well. So no knowledge that there are 2 down here. They're patient, they're waiting. Fury are going to have to approach this from a couple different angles, and time's up the essence. They don't really have time to think this one, do they? Have to go fast. So 1 for 1, and Ethan wins it out!
Nicely handled from Ethan.
We go again!
Don't make a fuss.
Switching sides. Overtime.
He is giving it.
Evil Geniuses defends against 2 map points. And Ethan, a massive round to bring us back into a second overtime, just cold.
I mean, not a single reaction on the guy's face.
Land Ethan is a sight to behold. It's been so good.
It's getting fine tonight. It's fine.
So happy we
It's
get
fine
to see
in
this a little
Americas.
bit more frequently.
Trying to fake that they're going aggro, or is this the EG spam? Yeah, the EG spam. Wait, it might work. Oh my god, it's so fast. Oh my god, what the hell?
Too aggressive.
Last round he got into B site because of it, but this time there's
Oh god, they're trying to
nobody
force
in
the
yet.
issue. There's so many
spamming
people
through.
here.
They haven't made their way out of B main. That's another kill for EG.
Talk about these situations where Furia has struggled so far in this game. It's moments like these, losing these first engagements.
Damn, this one felt.
And
They
it's so
felt
difficult
really.
here, even to bring it back to even. Mazu needs to go huge, but he's lurking as the KO.
It was weird, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Trying to find a
It
player
didn't
to
look.
rotate, trying to find a player getting
Didn't
a
look
little
like they
too
were all
much,
on the
but
same
look at the
page.
setup from EG. They've got 1 player logs, 1 player tucked in boathouse by the switch. They're happy to play that cross.
What a massive opportunity for EG. Now Furia equalizing things a little bit. Timing from Azine is everything.
Placing sentry.
The peek out, he spotted them both, but he gave his position away. Now they know.
Stuck now.
Oh,
Oh,
Azine,
how's he
Oh.
not dead?
one. He's gonna swing for the
no
second, and he gets
way
it.
are they gonna win
This
this?
team's coming now.
30 seconds left.
He's just bought all the time and bought the site. And no command too. They've got to stay away from it. Giacomo still has a number of key utility
Oh
pieces still
my
up.
god, they're
He's
gonna
got
lose
both of his
this one.
smokes for this retake.
Battle scarred, travel worn. Furia down in numbers, and they snatch it right back. They get the spike down. They have a numbers advantage, and they have positioning. You got the alarm bot. You've got the nano, a second one waiting, and it's all just delay. It doesn't even really matter if it does damage or not now.
Yeah, listen,
How
time
much
is
longer can you
ticking.
keep them back? Giacomo the first to go. Ethan the first to fall, and another round for
Jesus,
Furia.
that is a devastating
I thought we
round.
were
How
traveling
have
there.
they messed
So
that one
match
up?
point for EG, but
Switching sides. Match point.
maybe Furia needs to equalize a little later. What a play! We saw the intention the entire time.
I mean,
Mazin
insane by
staying in
Mazin.
B-main. You saw he was going to try to pick apart
But
the
those two
rotates.
decided to go for an over rotate. Like
And
at least the
that's EG
turret was there, but
over-rotating
then
in
they
that
didn't
instance.
fully wait,
Mazin
and
finds
then
the keys,
oh my
finds the hole.
god, that was bad.
It takes both of them down?
That was insane.
You have to remember how that round started.
That's
Digicin
a
dives
timeout. That's a
super
please
fast.
forget about
Gets
that round.
blind while
It's
he's trying
okay.
to dash over top of,
But literally
the switch
inside,
house.
just furious.
and he just dies to calm.
You wonder here, we talked about it
Zesh,
in that
I
round. I
respect
felt
that.
like EG was gifted an opportunity in a 5v3.
That's so good.
Knowing that they can take map point, and given how they've been able to take care of Furia's defense
one got
consistently,
me.
maybe this is their window. But once again, you find yourselves on map point, going on to what should be Furia's stronger side.
That's an
How many
old
times
can
you
K-Corp
defy
game though.
statistics? That's
Not
the question
anymore.
for EG here.
New and
When
reformed
is the law
now.
of averages going to come into play? Or is the stats an anomaly so far? I'm seeing a very animated Mazin on the side of Furia. And I think one hole you have to start fixing is Digicin.
Dude, smiling? I wouldn't be smiling after that. She's a better person than I am.
Every single defensive
I would
side
not be able to
round that
crack
we've
a
seen in the
smile
past,
for about
what,
4
5,
days after
he's
that round.
challenged Bustio and lost that duel. And this time, no glass cannon. This time, relying on the Vandal, the rifle. But you can tell Digicin has been playing as a hero.
One suppressed.
Enemy tagged.
A couple of dueling drones as they pass right by one another. But no info gathered other than
Yampy, what's
that.
up? Of course you're asking that question.
There's also no aggressive challenge for Bustio this round.
There.
Towards B main, you look at where DG is. He's all the way at A. And they may have a jump on this thing.
Nice though.
They might have to
4
read, see if the
passing
alarm
stack,
bell
but
pulls
that should
anything.
at
I don't know if
least
Will Mawson's actually
pull
just taking
someone
this
off.
opportunity to challenge and isolate Boostio.
Boostio maybe.
Oh, they're double. Oh,
He
you're
has
dead,
no
mate.
idea.
And there's 4 people here.
Numbers
It's done.
Furia. What can EG do here?
It's so
They
done.
just
Nice play
crumble.
there from Furia.
That's all they can do. They fall apart. EG push, but Furia stands stalwart and
Damn.
take map 1.
That round in VOD review is going to be
The Panthers hold
horrible.
in a completely incredible challenge from Evil Geniuses.
You're back
And
to
I
the
think
gym,
they'll
yeah.
walk away with
Yeah.
that feeling pretty good, given the fact that they were pushed. That was a difficult map overall, and EG has to. I mean, again, expectations for this team. Maybe it was different for them. Maybe they were very